What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you're well, guys. We're gonna go over Solana. Currently, we're sitting at $84.53. We're down about 5% on the day. We're gonna go over some news for Sol as well as the analysis. It's looking ready to break out back to the upside, but it could take some time. So we're sitting at market cap of 26.37 billion, 24-hour volume 2.36 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app and grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto. Free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives. Depending on the level of card you have, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So National Bank of Ukraine receives first payment of aid from Solana community. The National Bank of Ukraine has received its first $1 million raise by Solana enthusiasts from all over the world through a dedicated initiative. The funds will be sent directly to the fundraising account for the support of the armed forces of Ukraine and humanitarian aid programs. And that will happen through the National Bank of Ukraine. So Aid for Ukraine is among other cryptocurrency initiatives raising funds in different cryptocurrencies to aid Ukraine and its people and military. Together, they have raised over 55 million, according to Ukraine's Ministry for Digital Transformation. So that's pretty incredible, guys. As we can see here today, fundraising with crypto is crucial for Ukraine because it allows us to collect donations instantly. So it looks like this is the first major payment or major donation by Solana enthusiasts. So good to see them stepping in to help Ukraine. We have another article here. Let's read the top. We'll scroll down. 7 major cryptos looking for direction amid the turmoil. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Terra, Cardano, Solana, even Doge. So we're going to scroll down to Sol here. So thanks to a combination of speed, scale, and security, all while keeping costs down to a minimum, Solana has become the platform of choice for developers tired of dealing with rising network fees. Talking about Ethereum. Naturally, the utility of Sol architecture brought many speculators into the mix, driving up the underlying coin to incredible heights. Keep in mind that when Solana first launched, it could be had for mere cents. That's absolutely incredible. At the time of writing, price approaching $90 is a bit of a different story. Still, investors will want to be careful in their approach. Solana's 50-day moving average has represented upside resistance, therefore its future trajectory remains murky. So shout out to everyone that believed in Solana when it was worth only a few cents. I believe its high was like 250 or something like that. Absolutely crazy, but it is extremely popular. Same with Polygon, guys, due to the fact that they have low network fees and usually the transactions are much faster. So let's hop over to the analysis. We're here on the daily time frame. So a lot of bullish indicators here, guys. We have lower lows creating higher lows on the daily RSI as well as on the MACD, which is the early indication that the bears are running out of strength. So I would expect a large breakout relatively soon here for Solana. I'll show you guys the last time we had a bullish divergence on the daily for Sol was all the way back in November of 2020. You can see we created a lower low, creating a higher low on the RSI. Massive pump to the upside all the way up to the peak here for Solana. You're looking at a juicy 5,000%. Once again, we're creating lower lows while creating higher lows on the RSI as well as the MACD on the daily. Early indication that we are going to see a breakout back to the upside. We have this descending broadening wedge. We've gone through an ABC correction. And honestly, I am still anticipating us to reach about $500 on this bull run for Sol. If we take our fib from this swing high down to this swing low, it lines all the way up with the 3 extension. I could be wrong, guys, and we topped out and this was a bit of a smaller wave 5, but honestly I just think this was a massive correction and we are going to see one more leg up in this market, in my opinion. To invalidate that, we have to come down and break this swing high, which is coming in at about 57, which was the peak of our impulsive wave 3. If we hop over to our next chart on the 4-hour time frame, I did notice a bit of a descending triangle. It is a bearish pattern. However, it can break out to the upside. What you do is you measure the body. If it were to break down, it takes you right down to our next buy zone at $58. But if it does bounce and break out to the upside, which I do think is more likely, just due to the fact that I think Bitcoin is going through this large accumulation phase, and we just may have bottomed here. If we use the CM Williams highlighter, it did flash green, and it has called the bottoms very accurately since the previous bull run high of December 2017. It flashed green here, and we also have that ascending triangle on the smaller time frames that I've been mentioning for BTC, so we could see a next breakout to the upside. Of course, we can always go down, but I think it's more likely that we bounce up here. We are creating a strong level of support. However, the more you test support, the more likely it will break down. But what we might see here is a bit of a bear trap where it comes down, liquidates a lot of the long positions, and then shoots right back up. But the bearish scenario is we do break down and come all the way down to about 58 for our friend Sol. If we break out to the upside, we'll take us very close to our break even, up to 129. We've had 7 entries so far with our dollar cost average strategy. Equal amounts at each buy zone brings your average price down halfway each time. Perfect strategy for those who have full-time jobs, families who are busy, who don't have time to look at charts all day. You can set your buy limits and carry on with your life. And we have our break even sitting at about 136 for Solana. That's basically it. Just a little update here. If we do lose $80, guys, we can come all the way down to 54, but I think it would be more likely if we lost that level of support, a bit of a bear trap, and then shoot right back up, as we are having that bullish divergence on the hourly RSI. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame real quickly, see what we can see here. So we have trended back down towards oversold. Let me quickly pop open my money flow, as well as on the money flow. I'm sure it's low. Yes, we've come back down to the bottom section, so we could see a nice little bounce back to the upside to retest this level of resistance, which is coming in here at about 96. I don't think there's a lot of support until about 58. Let me see if there's any support. Yeah, so there's just a little bit of support coming in. Let me drop in a line here. If we do break down, we could find support here at about 70 for Solana. But you can see here on the daily as well, price has been dropping while money has been flowing back into Sol, which is an early indicator of a move back up. We also have a double bottom. We've created a bottom and we've created a second bottom. So if we come up, we break this neckline, could see a nice breakout back to the upside. Honestly, that is my bias, guys, but if we do break down, I always give you your levels of support. We have a little bit of support coming in at about $70, and then 58 is your major level, this previous swing high. All right, that's it for Solana. Shout out to the Discord, over 1,800 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns, the DCA trade strategy fully explained, the DCA charts for the live trades on the channel, and buy and take profit zones if you're looking to dollar cost average into your altcoins, or entries and exits based off Fibonacci, support and resistance, 350 USD. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, $4,100 in bonuses for a limited time, and I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.